That's a different colour today. That's fun, isn't it? I got a notification. You're going live.
They're usually just like that.
Hmm?
Is that how it usually is? I can't remember.
It's fine. Right.
Okay.
So, what the hell were you talking about?
Who knows at this point?
You had some Twitter.
Hi.
Thing. There was definitely context to what was going on. Toxic fandom.
No, that's coming. Toxic fandom is coming to the channel.
It's future.
Yeah, I'm gonna have lots and lots of toxic fans. Sebastian Williams just tweeted, "I finally know the truth."
I don't know what Sebastian Williams is.
Drama channel.
Is that what you're getting into now?
No.
All about the drama.
No.
World full of drama. You're going to educate me interactively about what's going on in the world.
Shane Dawson stuff has been getting... Why is everyone retweeting my Buffy quote? My Buffy tweet? What the hell?
Is it a good tweet?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer is and always will be the best show ever to grace the planet. That is all.
Apart from other shows that are also good.
No, it's about Buffy. It's all about Buffy.
It's all about Buffy. There we go.
Can you hear okay?
They might not answer.
They might not answer.
You have to look at the green dots. Look.
Yeah, I know. It looks okay.
The green dots look low, but maybe they're fine. You changed the microphone, didn't you?
I did change the microphone. It should be fine. Is it fine? Oh, shit. When did OK become 4 letters? It always used to just be O and K.
No. OK has always...
No, it hasn't.
I'm pretty sure it's always been both, unless it's the Mandela effect.
It's definitely the Mandela effect.
Anyway.
I legit can't even think about conspiracies right now because of Shane Dawson.
They've been tainted for you, have they?
They
because
have.
He's got into the conspiracies and now suddenly Shane Dawson is taboo. So what's a Shane Dawson?
You know who Shane Dawson is. We did this last week.
We did do this last week. So Shane Dawson is that beauty guru attached entity person who has a YouTube cult of 20 million, 23 million people who did and made a load of really inappropriate things.
Hi, Rahul.
Come back.
Can you hear okay?
I'm going to test all the stuff beforehand.
Yeah, I know. Oh. Okay, cool. Ignore that.
So Shane Dawson then, conspiracy stuff, demon summoning, now...
oh, yeah, that video.
Non-human entity.
I haven't seen that.
Disavowed from the internet, banned from life.
I'm genuinely so upset about that.
The Shane Dawson was so insensitive perpetually that he made lots of inappropriate jokes in front of children, that he...
What he wrote in that book was not inappropriate. Was not inappropriate, was not a joke.
What he wrote in the book as well. So there's a book and an internet drama. So he's generally made lots and lots of mistakes, left, right, and centre.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what people do, right?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure everyone loved his conspiracies, and now everyone's like, oh, now's the time to get into doing conspiracy theories.
Because of the gap in the market.
Yeah.
Well, we're all being controlled by the Illuminati anyway.
Well,
and it's all alien krill parasites.
no, you know, it's fine. I'm sure Bailey Sarian will sort it out. She'll be like, conspiracies.
She's going to fix all the conspiracies.
Yeah.
Nice. So.
Oh no, I wanted to talk about. Oh, I don't know if I want to talk about that.
Is this Jeffree Star, the ringmaster?
No, this is the
pulling strings of all the things.
This is politics.
Don't talk about politics. That's not for YouTube.
But my last video was political in a way.
Not for YouTube.
My last video was.
No.
It was for gay pride.
That's not politics.
It's kind of politics.
No.
It's kind of politics.
No, it's not politics.
It is.
No,
it is.
It's not classified as politics. Politics is the stuff that, you know, YouTube will go, no one wants to know about politics. That's each individual's principalities and nation's responsibility, and we don't want anything to do with that because, let's face it, no country knows what they're doing, so let's stay well away from that, especially not UK. We don't know what we're doing. What we're doing, opening pubs up again, 6 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Not great idea.
Yeah, apparently pubs are opening at 6 a.m, which is great because...
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, we're not talking about political stuff either. We're going to get away from that as quickly as possible. Kez just went on Twitter, saw something and thought, oh, because that's how Twitter works. You know, you see something on Twitter, you immediately go, oh.
It is.
And then you get angry. That's the Twitter rage cycle of getting on Twitter, seeing things that make you fuming, and then like going into meeting your real life people and family and friends and taking the anger that you have.
Hang on, what? Real life family and friends? What's that?
They're the people who you quarantine with. Like, that's me.
Oh, I thought you were just like my imagination, my imaginary friend.
Well, I could be.
You could be.
You know, that's a good conspiracy. Who is the imagined one? Is it you or me, or is it the computer?
It's Raoul.
I don't think Raoul's going to like you pretending he's imaginary. That's
it's
a
joke.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah, Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, working the magic from the corner of the dark.
Apparently, we have to watch Frozen 2.
Well, we'll probably do that at some point. I don't think we're going to watch Frozen 2 now, though.
No.
I think we're going to talk smack about all these pseudo celebrities who like to big themselves up because they've got a dose of money and, you know, have been on the YouTube.
You know what? I had a conversation today. I've had like a conversation with this YouTuber for like, I've been having conversations with them on and off for like pretty much since my Gabby video came out. So what, a week or so?
We know you're a bot. That's okay. We're bots too. You know, neither of us actually exist.
And it really got me questioning, like, where the line is between, like, okay, a lot of people were saying about Gabby crossing lines and going into people's DMs and stuff, but I've been having a conversation with this YouTuber and they literally unloaded. They dumped.
Rage dump.
So much stuff. I was just like,
I'm a 2.
That
in the Matrix.
No.
Yeah, I'm the 2. The only
the
2.
2.
Yeah, there's Neo who's 1. It's like literally he's an anagram, so it's hilarious.
No, but I've been having this conversation with this.
I'm giving the bot what they want.
This YouTuber for like a week, and we've had like Twitter chats and Twitter DM chats, and yeah, they responded to me today and they literally rage dumped so much about themselves, and I was just like, why are you telling me all of this? I'm pretty sure it was a manipulation tactic to get out of actually addressing the issue that I had raised with them.
I think you think everything's a manipulation.
No, this totally was. You know, when
Maybe.
Someone's like, did you perhaps
Maybe.
read something into that message that I sent you that maybe it wasn't there? I'm pretty sure that's gaslighting.
I think
and that's like the first thing she said.
I think that's your theme of the week. So away from gaslighting, because that's not
gaslighting is a legit thing, and this girl,
it is the thing.
Has
the architect? Yes, I build stuff. Yeah, that's me.
It's Mitch.
I've been. It's just me. Yeah, I've been outed again as the architect. That's right.
I thought it said Antichrist, but
same difference, really. You know. Yeah, it's welcome back, Mitch from Twitter. Yes, I am definitely the architect and the Antichrist. You know, with my adorable theming uniform. You know, this is how I know I'm the Antichrist, because
that's my merch.
This is the merch. You can't buy it yet because it's prototype. And there we go. The family's all here. There we are. Us ones and zeros and twos. Just me. I'm the 2.
I filmed 4 videos today.
And this is a live, so technically there's 5.
Yeah. One of them's
4.
only like 20 minutes though, but I don't know if I need to post it. It's just basically me being like, this is me officially taking away my support of Shane Dawson.
Oh, so you've ruined it now. You've spoiled it.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I just I don't know. I don't know if I need to post it or if I should just leave it alone.
I think everybody has officially removed their support of Shane Dawson because they thought, well, let's give him a chance. Let's give him an opportunity to apologise. He did apologise, and now more stuff keeps coming out. And it's like, well, okay, so yeah, you fucked up, like pretty bad. Maybe just take a break. Oh, see now. Yeah, you want names? No, not getting them. Not yet.
I don't know if I want to make a video about this person.
Kez is steaming at the moment, but she's not gonna.
No, I will. I'll say who it was. I'll say who it was.
Why? Is that how it works?
Fine. Yeah. No, it's fine. It's Hello Leash. Just.
But now you're in an actionable position. Because you've mentioned names.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is right now, I pretty much just want to tweet, Gabby Hanna was right.
Well, we don't know about that. That's again subjective and an analysis of a different point. But there are 3 strands of conversation going on. There's one conversation that's about Gabby Hanna, one conversation that's going on about Hello Leash, another conversation that's about, you know, the fans and whether or not the people who are getting paid money for having their fans support them should have some sort of action in whether or not they respond to their fans and help calm the situation down, or whether they just let the situation continue. And a drama channel, I'm not mentioning names, but a drama channel wants to keep the drama going.
Oh, a drama channel wants to keep the drama going. Yeah.
I'm not mentioning any particular ones. Any drama channel wants to keep the drama going. So we want to rant. We want, you know, people to keep the drama going. We don't want to be accountable.
The problem with Hello Leash, okay, so I'm biased when it comes to this because she got recommended to me, like,
because you watch a lot of drama.
Her first ever video or a second video got recommended to me, so I was like, oh, cool, I'll watch this. And she seemed cool, and she's like, you know, at this point she had like no subs.
But we can't actually use
and
drama
she was
again
like,
now,
oh, you should, you know, like come and see me over on social media and we can have a chat or whatever. So I was like, well, as she's a new YouTuber and I'm just like trying to maybe get into YouTubing and I could relate to a lot of the stuff that she's been through, I was like, I'll go and send her a message and we can have a chat. And she just was like, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. That's what happens when.
And I was like,
you've got thousands of people following them.
No, she didn't at the time though. She had like 100 subs.
Wow.
At this point, like this is what I mean. I literally found her at the beginning, and she's like, yeah, like come and have a chat. And then I told her quite a lot of information, and she was just like, thanks.
Yeah.
And then
I
changed my
star researcher. You shouldn't give that research away.
I changed my PFP on Twitter, and I think she forgot who profile picture.
Oh, okay.
On Twitter, and I think that meant that she forgot who I was because I look different now because wigs, they're magical things.
Wigs and makeup.
And the way she talked to me was just, I felt like she thought I was a 15-year-old that she could manipulate. I could be wrong, but the way that she comes across, the way that.
Oh, sorry, too soon.
The way that she comes across
way too soon.
On her channel, she's nothing like I've had interactions with her on Twitter for a while. I've interacted with her on Instagram, and she is nothing like the person she is on her channel.
No.
I mean, she completely freaked out in our message. Like, I feel bad for her.
Do you think she's got DID? Because everyone's got that these days, haven't they? See, I say this stuff because I'm not afraid of the internet. You know, like, I'll take down Jeffree Star, you know, whoever he is, some makeup guy, masses of money, lives in America probably. But, you know, yeah, well, you know, it's like, come at me.
Oh, come on.
What are you gonna do? I have my own life, you know. I'm relatively
Hey,
handy,
I filmed a video today calling out Keemstar. I'm calling out Keemstar.
Keemstar.
I actually did that on live.
Another one of these people whose actions have been irresponsible, given they have a massive fan base, and said something dumb.
It was worse than dumb.
It was worse than dumb. It was effectively agreeing with assault, you know, of a sexual nature, which is always, you know, nice to get on dark.
Thanks, Mitch. Just you know how to
make her feel happy. That's it. Like, yeah, come on, more Chris.
Actually,
more Chris rants.
we have filmed. Filmed a makeup.
I'm officially putting out a statement now. This is my manifesto. Jeffree Star, I am not afraid of you as a Twitter personality.
Okay, no.
Is it Twitter?
I genuinely like
Snapchat. Is he on that?
Who's on Snapchat?
Friendface. Is that still a thing?
Friendface.
ICQ. You know, like internet historian here.
I genuinely.
Is he on AOL? Has he got the AOL? Yeah? No, Lycos. Sorry. You can say your thing. Just breaking out the internet history. I like it.
We've been talking about starting a channel for a while, but we've been a bit stuck on what to do it on, and I thought it would kind of be cool to do like a drama channel, because my channel, not a drama channel, but a friend face.
Yeah, you know.
And I was like, maybe it would be cool to do like a drama channel, spilling tea to someone who has no interest in drama and doesn't know anyone or anything. So it's kind of like drama. It's like spilling tea 101.
There we go, Kez and Chris. I am the unicorns. I'm literally one of the unicorns. See, this is me. I take the role of being a unicorn.
You can be.
Ooh. I am a unicorn. Are you going to get the wine? Oh, no, don't. I'll overheat and die. You know, this is unicorn abuse. Okay, look, I'm being eaten alive by a unicorn head. Oh.
You can have this one instead.
No, this one's fine. Ah, I've been unicorned. So yeah, no, Jeffree Star, like, come at me at my MySpace account. I'm not afraid of you.
Hi.
Hello.
Whatever. We're talking about how we're going to bring Jeffree Star down.
We're not really going to bring Jeffree Star down. We're just talking about all of the drama that's been going on the internet since the internet was born. The poor internet and the worldwide web of shame now. And shame is a shame. Jeffree Star is a shame. Gabby Hanna is losing her rag. You know, generally there are people in America who I'd never heard of that now I know of who seem to be quite loopy.
Messed up.
I hear that they were like that before lockdown. So what they're now like in lockdown, not that I think lockdown means anything anymore, because we've got the pubs opening in the UK, we've got riots going on in the States, we've got
riots going on here too.
People are losing their shit about everything. Yes, Jeffree is being quiet. That's because I've got him in a secret dungeon somewhere.
The beauty community.
That,
the beauty community is a mess.
The beauty community. Ironic that's a good statement. The beauty community is a mess. Isn't that like the point? You know, so you have to buy more makeup to be less of a mess.
I got Jeffree stand the other day. So I tweeted out saying, like, if Morphe don't remove Jeffree Star cosmetics, I withdraw my support for Morphe. And one of his stands decided to, for some reason, go back in time on my Twitter, having no idea if I'd ever tweeted about Jeffree Star before, which I had, and they decided to pull it up and screenshot it or share it or whatever and be like, "Is this you?" And I was like,
Yeah,
that
was me in the past
before this shit happened. And they were like, you're just jumping on the hate train. Everyone knows Jeffree Star's had a problematic past. And I'm like, dude, my fiance has no idea who Jeffree Star is. My friends have no idea who Jeffree Star is.
In fairness, they don't really know how to turn their phones on most of the time. I mean that in a nice way, but it's true. So, the world doesn't revolve around these weird, eccentric, strange people who manage to make money off of, making people feel like crap about how they look. But let's talk about anime. That would be a weird break and changing pace. Yes, his stands are like, they're like anyone because they are fanatically activated to defend whoever it is that they're worshipping for the time.
But luckily I was prepared because
one day Kez will have stands and I'll have to be
I've already got my stan, Mitchie and Raul.
Yeah, so I need to be afraid because what if I have disagreeing opinions?
I even started a Patreon.
There we go. But
I've got one patron. This guy is a patron.
I have to pay tax on it. That's how ironic that is. It's like, here's my money. Either way, you have it, but here it is through Patreon, so that I can pay tax, more tax on the tax that I already pay. This is true. Don't idolize anyone with a bad past unless that's your thing. You're allowed. No, you're allowed to like bad people. That's the weird thing about idolizing people is you could be a bad person who wants to be a better bad person.
No, this is like
a bad person.
This is like the people that idolize, like shooters and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, people love it. It's weird, but it's true. It's like, why is it that serial killers are known and victims are much less known?
I actually wrote an essay on that.
Yeah, but this is the thing: is celebrity is amazing because we as humans are addicted to scandals. We're addicted to, the drug of the stuff that you think you shouldn't know. You want to peek through your neighbour's curtain and go, "Oh, what have they got? What are they doing? I'm interested. What are you doing?"
I'm not interested in anyone that lives in the real world. I'm just interested in what I see on my screen.
But that's the worst kind.
I'm a zoomer, but I'm not a zoomer.
No, but that's the worst kind because then you're looking at things that are going on the other side of the world. You're peeking into the lives of people who are on the other side of the world. You would never have had that capacity in the past. It's only now that you can look through their bins and check their laundry and say, "Oh, you're a horrible person, aren't you?"
But the thing is, people can have bad pasts, as in they can have done stuff that maybe isn't great, but if they can show that they've learned from it and grown, then I think that's fine because human beings are constantly learning and growing and evolving. And I think this idea that
didn't you get strapped to a load of infinity stones and disappear forever?
We saw that on Pinterest though the other day. We saw a poster that said Iron Man,
theory. Pinterest
and then it was like
is listening to you.
It was like Iron Man, I'll be back.
Pinterest is listening to you. Pinterest is going to predict what you want.
It genuinely is.
It's that scary. No, this is true. It doesn't seem to have learned anything.
No, he hasn't.
What he has learned is he has learned to
how to get away with
very quiet,
being a shady
be very person. Quiet and disappear for some time while the stuff's going on. While there's a lot of noise, go and be in the quiet room and not say things, and then reappear later on.
For someone who claims to know nothing about this.
I know a lot about some things, and the rest of it I just make up as I go along. I hope I'm saying random words in the right order and they make sense to other people.
I think the only thing in that guy's head is
money.
Money, yeah.
Money.
Like I want to be surprised that he's just basically ditched Shane.
He
but
does
I'm
also
not
seem to be
surprised.
quite good at the selection of chemical compounds for the purposes of attaching to people's faces and skin.
I don't know that.
Well,
I don't own any of
either
his
he
stuff.
is doing it or someone.
No, but what I
you
mean is
know,
I couldn't tell you the quality of
No.
Jeffree Star products.
But we're not here to review him as a makeup producer, really. We're kind of here to drag him over the coals for the fact that that's what people like to do. Is, you know, people like the drama. People like to think, oh, this is some drama I've got on so and so, and here's my opinion on all the horrible people in the world.
Since my Gabby Hanna video, I have been
I've
been keeping a closer eye on Twitter, and I've been in multiple conversations, and I've realized there have been so many times when I've been like, this conversation could be solved right now just by saying this. But you say it, and just when it's like getting to an amicable conclusion, someone else will come in and just fuck it all up again.
Yeah,
and it's like you really
works.
Just want to keep this drama going.
Let's keep the drama going. And yeah, he probably likes a lot of the drama videos that mention him, because that way, like, you keep thinking about him. You know, the idea is that if you're a celebrity, any news that keeps you in the mind's eye is a good thing. You know, it's like what was the name? Tati, like, did a release on a video. Tati, sorry, I'm saying it wrong. She's probably one of those people who goes on a rant. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really understand. I was being made to watch 40 minutes of this person who I don't know who she
at like 1 a.m.
Yeah,
it's like I can't go to sleep.
Some ridiculous time in the morning, and I'm there trying to understand Westbrook.
Yeah,
yes, I believe so. Not my forte. I'm learning all this stuff, and you know, I didn't really know.
That sucks. Whatever, that sucks.
Oh dear.
This is the thing, though. Like
that's the power you have with the block button. Is, you know, the block is a real thing. You know, exists in life.
I accidentally upset someone the other. I don't know. I accidentally.
So the video went on for ages, and that we were at least half an hour into it, and I was like, what's going on? I don't know what this woman is talking about. Why she's like, is she apologizing? Not apologizing? What's she upset about? She commits some sort of crime? Why is she mentioning a legal team and then releasing a statement on YouTube? That's not really how legal stuff works, is it? I'm pretty sure there's courts, and that's where, you know, the people go to do legal stuff, not YouTube. YouTube's like scandal, you know. That's
no, but I think that's
what YouTube's for. I mean, I get that there's like loads of makeup being sold on one side or the other.
Both sides. Tati has makeup.
So there we go. So both sides are selling their makeups, and because they are, the family's joined, because they are, you know, lots and lots and lots of money gets made when somebody who's got some products to sell appears. Please buy my merch. I don't have merch, I'm afraid. You know, this is something, but it's not available for sale. It's unique, you know. So
yes, but whatever. But I've seen it.
I don't.
He just really runs around his mansion being like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and the bit. Oh no, the bit when she says about her
exposed about what though? Because I didn't get anything from the video that she released.
No. This is Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson went on a live while he was watching Tati's video, and he's just running around his mansion. Ryland's telling him to get off.
Did he have some M&Ms or something?
No, he's just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and then it's like he keeps going to say something and realizes that he can't, and then she starts saying about how she, you know, was a victim of sexual assault, and he's like, it's all, I hate to like speculate, but I also love to speculate, and it really looks like he was about to say, oh, who cares? Like he had this real like, oh, this is so manipulative. She's like
very emotional,
but equally,
and there may or may not have been some manipulation. I mean, there was definitely some stupidity.
No, but equally,
definitely some stupidity.
What if she is the manipulator? Because I'm sorry, but like, do we like need to apologize to Anissian now?
Well,
because Anissian said that Shane was dodgy with kids, and everyone was like, no, go away, Shane's awesome.
Blackmail is definitely a type of power though, so it's quite probably for him there's the incentive of having this stuff around keeps him in a position of being able to control people. because if people have done shady stuff and they're not happy to admit to it, and they're not happy to come forward and say, okay, well, yeah, I did some fucked up stuff and there are consequences because, well, I broke law. And if you give your secrets to someone and you've got those kind of secrets, you are basically giving your power to them. And if you are someone who can be manipulated because of the fact that your secrets are scary enough things that you should be afraid of the police, you should be afraid of the legal system, then you're a scumbag.
That's
how you are.
I said that today. I was like,
but then get out in front of it, release whatever it is you've done, go to the police if it's something criminal, and deal with the consequences.
I feel like we have a legal problem here. I feel like you are stealing my IP. No, you are in the room when I am recording my videos and you listen, and then he steals it.
It's alive, that's what happens.
No, but I said that.
It's certainly today. In my mind's eye, that.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know. I mean, this is the whole problem, is we don't know any of their past, really. I mean, I could say anything about my past, and whether it's true or not, it's up to me as to whether or not I decide to lie. I'm not suggesting that she is lying, but I'm suggesting that it's emotionally irrelevant. It's like you got manipulated, perhaps.
How did you word it wrong?
But you still did something wrong.
I think all of the people that are scared about Jeffree Star just need to, one, learn to not be shitty people, and two, release a video or a statement now being like, look, I did this, I fucked up, I'm sorry. Yeah, and then Jeffree has no power because everyone's just taking it away.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? Is that she did something.
She did still take part in it, yeah.
She took part, and that in itself is, why would you take part?
But like, equally, I don't know whether to believe any of it, because what if it's all
some big farce that's designed just to help you feel emotionally attached to the person who's playing victim? But then I also wonder if this is speculation. There's no allegations here at all. It's just a case of, we don't know this. This is all new stuff.
You secretly watch drama channels, don't you?
I don't watch them. I get dragged into them, and we are learning as the story unfolds. We're being given all the information that we would want to feel things about, and I also wonder, we're told, take my side, buy my merch, buy my products, don't buy their products, buy my products. And we're all kind of compelled by our empathy and sympathy for the situation, even though it's a mess.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's anymore. A mess. It's a train wreck. And it's we love the drama. Is it this person is devastated and blurting her news out on the YouTube? Why is it that she's complaining about several other people who have apparently done lots of stuff to her?
No, it's actually very understandable why she's doing all that, though. That's the point.
Why is it on YouTube? Like, if the crimes have been committed, why are her legal team telling her? Her
legal team are saying no. Her legal team are giving her permission to make a statement on YouTube because she has like 20 million subscribers on YouTube, and people have been asking for a statement from her. So she did it.
But then, why is this not going to potentially prejudice any potential candidate?
That's why she couldn't give anything else out.
No, but I don't mean that. I mean,
talked about this today.
It contaminates the jury, though, doesn't it? If you're going to end up with a trial by jury and you've got 100 million,
I don't know if
people in America watching YouTube.
I don't know if
20 million. No, people.
I don't know. I don't think the type of court it would be under a jury, though.
We don't know whether she talked to James or not. I mean, these
No, we do, actually.
Oh, we do we?
We do know, because she said, I should have spoken to James. And it's like, yeah, why didn't you? Like, I'm sorry, if someone came up to me and said that my friend had done something really bad, I'm not just going to be like, right, YouTube, so this is a message to my friend. I'm not going to do that.
Live.
I'm going to...
Hi, friend.
I'm gonna
I like to tell
get
you
in touch with
really
them.
intimate personal details over a live stream because I couldn't think of any private way of sending it to you. You know, I couldn't write you a letter or, you know, give you a phone call or just send you a private instant message or a DM or, you know, it's amazing the number of ways in which that there actually are to communicate with someone that doesn't involve you going on YouTube and saying, "Dear the world and this person I wanted to address personally, here's my latest news." And this is the interesting wonder of YouTube is that there's a massive amount of money spiraling around drama now.
Or not.
Or not. No, I mean, you know, there may not be any money. Not like last time.
What?
That's fine, just, you know, say things.
No, you were talking. There's actually a lot less going on now, though. You say that, but I think they do. Like, I think people do want to see people have breakdowns. Like, a lot of people watch Nikocado Avocado, right?
A lot of people watch Trisha Paytas.
Exactly. It's like
we do want to see the drama.
I think that situation, the problem is that if I have to wonder if Shane and Jeffree did it, like if they did it, if that's true. But also, if they did they do it to bring James Charles down, or did they do it because they just wanted drama to promote their show? And regardless, when it got to the point where James Charles was like suicidal, they should have just come forward and said, "We're sorry, this was like, we did this and we're sorry, like, we'll fix it." But they didn't. And that's what makes it super scummy. But the problem is, if they talked about it in private, wouldn't people still be like, "We need to know what happened"?
And what if it's all one big play? You know, what if they're all like in it together and they're just like, well, we've worked out that people who buy our products like drama, so let's give them some.
Stuff's not being sold anymore.
That's okay though, because I mean, you've got to think if they've established a triangular monopoly, they're all making money off it. It doesn't matter which one of their stuffs gets sold. They can like divvy up the funds afterwards, and they can make one of the merchandises more expensive.
Is Jeffree still selling Shane stuff on his, like the collab on his website? Yeah, no, I think that's what Tati was trying to do, maybe, is say, like, you know, she spoke with James in private, but then there's like people saying, "Oh, that's good that they spoke about it in private and sorted everything out." But then there's other people that are like, prove it. Like, they don't believe it because they haven't seen it, and they're like, if they've spoken, then why wasn't he there? And it's like, nah.
Yeah, but
they are still restocking it.
It's very much a case of a lot of places are going to make money out of this. But it's not about money. It's about, you know, it's about the commodity of drama. Drama is now a pretty much a marketable commodity because you do get paid for it.
I still think we need to give Anissian an apology.
I don't really understand why we need to give Anissian an apology.
Because Anissian,
he's a character, isn't he?
It's regardless. Because
well, no, it makes a difference though, doesn't it? Because this is another thing. YouTube characters.
No. The thing is that Anissian said that Shane Dawson was inappropriate with children, and everyone sent him crap tons of hate, being like, "Shut up, you're lying, go away, no one likes you," whatever. And now it's like, actually, Shane kind of does have a messed up history with kids. So he deserves an apology. I'm not saying that he's a decent person, but he deserves an apology for the fact that we all rushed to judgment because we thought that Shane Dawson was a good person.
Well, they're the two bad people, potentially. You know, we don't know whether we don't know if Anissian's a good person, do we?
Actually, we know that Anissian's not a good person.
So we're actually comparing two bad people.
Yeah, but that doesn't
make apologize to each other.
I don't see why Anissian needs to apologize to Shane.
No,
if you're a bad person,
I'm not saying Anissian needs to apologize to Shane. I'm not, very much a case
just because someone's a bad person doesn't mean that, right? If they say something and you rush to judgment against them, and then it turns out that that was true, you should still apologize for that thing. Yeah. You're not forgiving everything. You're just saying sorry that we did that.
No, absolutely. Yes, toxic people should be sort of taken off the platform in a way. They certainly shouldn't be rewarded for their toxicity, but I think it's quite difficult because toxic people generally, especially
exactly
ones, do it well. They take a long time to grow the trust, and they take a long time to show themselves as being toxic people.
No, but I wonder. I
think Shane may well be clothing. I mean, he's very much like, it seems like he's doing the right things and he's apologizing, but then something else comes up and something else comes up. So it's a bit sort of, wow, yeah, you apologized, but things keep coming out.
Yeah.
So.
But I do wonder why it's all coming out now. Like all of this, like I think it's Jeffrey that's done this. I think he's been compiling all of the problematic videos and everything, and he's leaked it all, because otherwise, like, why is it all coming now?
Well, the world's very sensitive, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's all coming now. These videos have millions upon millions of views. They've been up for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So why?
We are all feeling very, very vulnerable and fragile and sensitive.
Yeah, and they have nothing better to do than go on YouTube and watch back catalogues.
We've got more stuff. Yeah, we've certainly got more time on our hands than we have had before. I think I remember having quite a lot of time on my hands when I was in school. My commute is probably about 5 minutes. Oh dear.
Okay.
Wi-Fi dramas. Yeah, so no commute is great. Means I'm home early on every day, because I'm not leaving home, and it gives me more time, so I can get around to doing those chores and things like the DIY. But I don't have any DIY to do because everything's already not broken. And
you don't do that. We just watch like more anime than usual.
We get like the opportunity to watch like 60 episodes of anime a week. I mean, we should talk about anime really, because anime is important. I mean, it's very likely that we're actually all part of an isekai anime where we've been reincarnated in some sort of game world, and we're like, I'm Pac-Man going around eating everything.
That's just your wish.
And you're a ghost. What's that? There are, yes, indeed. He has done all of these messed up things live on YouTube. Well, in ways in which that the internet will remember and hold him accountable for a long time. And what are the problems and the charges and the crimes that can be brought against him?
No,
well, it's not really crimes, is it? It's just the evolution of a dodgy person with very strange thoughts that presented those thoughts on YouTube.
Oh, I think he thought he was being edgy. Genuinely, I think he thought he was being edgy, but he wasn't. But it's true, like, Anissian hasn't done anywhere near as much stuff, so that's why I'm kind of like, we should apologize to him as the internet.
That's quite a thing to say. You heard it here first. The internet should apologize to Anissian.
Should.
I don't really know. Again, I don't know what the Anissian stuff is. So
it's the grooming stuff.
The allegations of grooming. Allegations.
I believe it. I believe it.
That's the challenge, isn't it? It's the burden of proof there, though, because we don't prove by media.
There's a lot of proof. Apparently, the FBI are working on it, but I don't know. And Chris Hansen sold the story, which is weird.
this week's. We don't watch this year's, not until it's complete.
I think they're asking what we're watching. What is it called?
I don't know what it's called. We just finished watching
Urahara,
which was quite psychedelic in a pastel sort of aesthetic.
What is it called?
We also watched the basketball one, didn't we? The basketball of
Kuroko. Yeah.
So
basketball.
That's one we very recently finished watching.
That was awesome.
That was really awesome. Sports animes generally have the type of intensity that build and build and build, because you just get into season 1 of it and there's some sort of tournament going on and there's some sort of peril and a plot twist and they might lose, and they'll develop a lifelong rival. But then the intensity grows and they'll learn special talent. Going straight in my face.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is Haikyuu? It's a volleyball one. Is that the one where like an entire season is one volleyball match?
No, we haven't watched it.
We haven't watched it, no. But is that what it is? Because I've been wondering which one that is.
We have watched a lot of anime, and we don't know what the one we're watching at the moment is. It's about swords, though.
12 swords, and each episode is 40 minutes, which is rare, and there's 12 of them.
Yeah. So it's about a guy who's been, what was it, Togane? That's the strategist who's collected the guy who lived on an island.
Yeah.
And they're going off to collect these swords, and he fell in love with her instantly.
It's pretty good. It's funny. It's got a weird art style.
He fell in love with her instantly, but he doesn't know the difference between non-islanders. So mainlanders all look quite similar to him. So why he fell in love, it's all a bit weird.
Oh, it's Haikyuu VL? No.
But either way, what is back to the tea? Oh no, carry on.
I don't know. We can carry on with anime if you want. I just don't know the name of the one we're watching, and I'm looking at the Haikyuu to see what it is. What it is.
But yeah, we have a definite anime obsession, and we watch lots of it.
Subtitled, not subtitled.
And we could be absolutely accused of cultural appropriation because anime. No, also haven't seen Dark. No.
Are you sure?
Well, we might have done. You know, we watched things like Boku no Hero Academia. We watched a lot of the mainstream ones, but we've also watched some of the obscure ones. Happy Sugar Life. That's a very dark anime about a girl who kind of loses her grip on reality and ends up throwing herself off a flaming building. Sorry, spoilers, but you know.
That was major spoilers.
Oh dear.
That was really bad.
I did say spoilers, I think.
No, that was really bad. Like, you literally gave the entire plot.
I gave a thing that happens.
No.
It's the twist. Well, I hope you've watched it, because you know.
Is Dark this Netflix show? I just found out that.
Wow, that's good quality YouTube. Clicking fingers. You just found out.
The horror movie.
Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek has a TV show. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah. We like our own Gogglebox. Apparently that's trending in the UK.
I don't know what Gogglebox is.
I don't know either. Well, I do, sort of. No. Wow. How is it everyone's coming up with so many, so many animes that we haven't watched yet? But no, Gogglebox is this show where basically you stick people in front of the TV and then you watch the people who are watching shows. So it's kind of like reaction videos, only they've taken that concept and put it on mainstream TV. So really, YouTube should sue, shouldn't they? Because the reaction videos came out on YouTube quite some time ago, where people would watch stuff and then react to it.
Agretsuko looks good.
And now Gogglebox.
We did watch.
Is that in the mainstream TV commodity? But
Midnight.
What's happening with Tana Mojo?
Midnight Chapel? No, Midnight. What was that anime? That cartoon called? It was like the opposite of Rick and Morty.
The opposite.
Midnight Gospel. We watched that recently.
Yeah, we
that
did
was
watch Midnight Gospel.
That was so
not
good.
really the opposite. It's just helping you deal with the esoteric crisis of existence. Is it esoteric crisis of existence?
Yeah,
because
something like that.
you know, the idea is obviously challenging, isn't it? It's like you live in this universe, and if gravity stopped, you would fall off of the world into the infinite void of space. Isn't that like
Midnight Gospel is really good? If you haven't seen it, you should. You can binge it.
Isn't that a bit scary?
Easy.
You know, like if you're looking up to the sky, you're actually looking down into the void of space.
I don't really think about it that way.
No, it's quite nice not to think about it that way, because if it did, literally, like if gravity decided to flip around for a little bit, you know, you would fall off the planet and you would just keep going and keep going.
Tana.
There we go. He did save her career, and now she's probably going to make some sense of being a bit quiet, given that Shane is a toxic entity. So anyone associated with Shane is going to get trouble.
Someone explained to me how this guy says he knows nothing about YouTube tea or anything.
Yeah,
and he's
I think that's the right spelling.
Completely talking like about all of it.
I'm regurgitating the information that I don't want in my brain.
But you must know the situation with Tana and Shane saving her career.
No, see, I just knew if I said Tana, then someone would prompt me to clue me into what's going on.
But you agreed with it.
I don't know. You know, I know that Tana Mojo's career was definitely massively affected by Shane Dawson. They had some sort of a fight on a sofa, not fight, cuddle, one of those.
That was TanaCon. He
did
a documentary.
There we go. So there's a documentary about TanaCon, which is some kind of another train wreck. Where did people die?
No. What?
No. Dehydration? Was that?
Dehydration.
So no, maybe nobody died, but yeah. So dehydration, because you know, she thought she could manage an event. And what is she? She's 10 years old, isn't she? Or is she 20 now? 30 or 500? Sorry, I'm a time traveler. It's very difficult for me. What year are we again?
Do you really think Jeffree Star's career will be over though? Like, I feel like Shane's is, but equally, like, didn't everyone think that Logan's career was over and he just came back from there?
Have you found my other commentary channel? No, absolutely not. No, I don't have another commentary channel anymore.
We are thinking of making one.
No, I mean, I used to talk out back in 2004, but that's when I was busy making YouTube work.
You never worked for YouTube.
Shh, they don't know that.
I worked for Twitter. My claim to fame.
I have had some seriously high connections in Google, in Apple, you know, and I'm connected that sort of way. It's a completely different thing, but you know, when it comes to making technology, I love it. But
he did get less popular, but he still makes a living out of it, and he's actually changed a bit now. But
is this like Logan Paul?
Yeah, like everyone thought his career was over.
YouTubers are first names. I think that's great. I mean, Logan to me is that you know, he's an X-Men.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Hugh Jackman, dude, love him.
Me too.
He probably is. You know, he's probably gone through his drama. He's probably retired on his millions of dollars, and he's like happy for some time.
Logan? No, he hasn't. Logan never retired.
Oh, okay. So no, he's probably shifted his dynamic and pivoted away from one of the things and into another thing.
Wow, it's amazing how you can say so much but say nothing.
That was me saying nothing. That was a nothing statement. Yeah. That could apply to everything.
Exactly.
It's like I was walking down the road, I took 3 lefts and realized I'd gone right.
What I was going to say
prophecy foretold.
Logan, after the Suicide Forest thing, he did like a documentary. Hi. He did a documentary and then like tried to raise awareness
So
of
he's grown up.
suicide, and now he does, I don't know, less problematic things. His flat earth thing was hilarious.
Well, everybody knows, come on, everybody's worked out it's cube earth, right?
Cube earth.
You know, like flat earth was a nice theory, panned it, canned it, got rid of it. You know, then we had round earth, sphere earth, not really been catch on.
Logan is idiotic.
We had the disc world. You know,
Okay.
that was a theory. That was a pretty good theory.
Okay, but what if you had to pick between Logan and Jake?
Oh, ask the audience. So
that's the true
can everybody
question.
vote Logan versus Jake? If one of them got sent into a spaceship into the sun, it's a bit, you know, it's a hypothetical. I've not got contacts with Elon Musk. Elon, if you know, sort me out, I want that rocket for the sun. Which one would we stick in?
Did Logan? Okay, the thing is that we know that Logan was.
He did something bad.
Well, yeah, he was incredibly disrespectful of Japan's culture, and he was
not
very
all of Japan's culture,
very
but definitely a bit of it.
a lot of it. Like, yeah. he was crazy.
Is his character though, as a person, an internet troll type guy?
No, I think it might have been, but that's the sad thing is I don't think it is.
And make a mockery of, like, you know, he'd have popcorn and be like, in a butcher's or something, mocking him doing his job.
What?
I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Shane did worse if Shane did it. Like, we don't know it. No, actually, no, he did do worse because he's done really crappy stuff with kids, and he wrote that thing in his book about how he's
by
upset.
Which we mean he's made crappy videos with kids in which they've been leaked on the internet and
not leaked. He posted them. He
posted them because they were a bad choice of comedy, you know, inappropriate for presenting in front of children.
Yeah, and then he wrote in his book that he's upset that he wasn't molested as a child. I don't know what to do with that.
Isn't throwing coins in a temple a thing they do though?
He wasn't doing it right. It was very bad. And then he went to the suicide forest and was like, "Oh look, here's a dude that killed himself."
Yeah, a lot of people kill themselves there. That's why it's known as that. Suicide Forest. It's a very dark place, but moving on.
I think the only way Shane can save his career at this point is that he literally has to like do a really, really mega serious apology, own up to everything, not just say taking accountability and then sitting there. I thought that was an okay apology until like everything else started leaking out.
Good news is though that he's not.
I know, Raoul.
Good news is that he's not Jimmy Savile.
Wow.
Like, you know, if we're going to go dark, that's a dark comparison. So Shane Dawson is better than Jimmy Savile. I said it.
I don't even know what to do with that information. I think that's destroyed.
It's quite good that Target are taking some sort of a stance, and you know, like it's heading in the direction of Fahrenheit 451. Let's take all the dangerous books away. Not that his book's particularly dangerous. It's just it says some messed up stuff.
I'll be back in a minute.
I'm being left alone with the crowd, the mob. But yeah, it's good that stores are taking action against what they perceive as a very harmful character, a toxic person. I didn't really know that stores had opened up again, but then that's because I'm just assuming the whole world's gone away because I'm in lockdown, and you know this is the new world. There is no outside. Don't go out there. It's dangerous. There's a virus apparently. But go and support, you know, anti-capitalism. Yes, that's a very bad joke. Anytime, you know, it's never really molesting is not really a joke. And to suggest that what you're saying, are you saying you're worse for not being molested, or you're saying that you're too ugly to be molested? And why are you associating ugliness and being molested? Because a molester molests people. I don't think it's got anything to do with the attractiveness of the child. But
what the hell?
It all went Me Too by many women. Like,
What the hell did you just say?
I'm just reading bits to do with the comments from Shane's book. And yeah, I mean, molestation, sexual assault, those sort of things, they happen to lots of people. Let's see. It's not a joke, you know. It's a bad joke made in poor taste. And he's done a lot of those. You know, a lot of bad jokes.
Raoul, I think what you're talking about is I think I recorded a video on that today. Actually, I did a live on Sunday about it, but I think it sounds like you might be talking about the Keemstar situation with the guy. Like there were two gamers that lived together, a boy and a girl, and
it's interesting.
She Me Too'd him, but
I don't know who they are.
Keemstar has been. I don't like Keemstar right now because of the Me Too thing. Because he was tweeting out things that weren't accurate to the actual story. And that's just not really okay because he has such a massive platform. So, you know, I saw him on Twitter and he was like, so I found out. So I stand corrected Twitter, kissing a woman's hand is rape or sexual assault. And I was like, no, that's not accurate. And that's horrible that kind of invalidates anyone that has been a victim of sexual assault. But then I actually found out the actual situation to which he was referring, and it was sexual assault. So
it's amazing how, you know, take something a little bit out of context. But yeah,
Mini Lad, I saw someone got
I think a lot of streamers
from Twitch as well,
and a lot of people are getting cancelled, are getting banned, are getting.
Aren't people always getting cancelled? Are we always cancelling someone?
We're always cancelling someone because there is the combination of there is the terms of service by which you agree, sign up for those.
That's nothing to do with
no, but I'm just saying platforms themselves, you know, they're accountable for their terms of service, which they give to you. It's probably like a 200,000 page long document that you should probably have legal advice to read. And you make a mistake, you make mistakes, and you get banned because of the fact that you did something wrong.
No, I think what Rahul's referring to is that Mini Lad was Me Too'd.
Yeah. But that's
completely
that's different. A totally different way of getting cancelled. I'm talking about the platform itself. But no, Twitter accountability, Twitter accusations, and child by media is dangerous. But what are you talking about? The Me Tooing. You know, if somebody gets Me Too'd, like if I got Me Too'd.
Yeah, but I don't think the focus is on Twitter. I think the focus is on sexual assault and whether it's true or not. That's the main focus of that, not Twitter.
Now, the interesting thing, though, is that we trial people by Twitter because it's a way to do it. You know, it takes a lot less to tweet, I was assaulted by @ this person, than it does to, let's not talk about maps. Google Maps.
Yes.
Google Maps.
No, yeah.
No. They're not talking about any other maps. But yeah, it takes.
Don't invalidate.
No, it's fine. Like I want to invalidate maps though.
Yeah, but don't invalidate whatever.
The comment is, yes, we have heard about maps. Yeah, there used to be a book that you'd look for places and countries in. Now there's something else. Something much else. But this is the thing: is that yes, it takes not very much courage to, or maybe it does take, I don't know, because I've never been in a situation where I've needed to do it.
If only you knew someone who
to Me Too a comment on Twitter, especially if you know the person, and then let the internet take over. If it's a lie, then you may have destroyed a person in many respects.
Those atlases.
I remember the days before they had them. You know, it was just a blank piece of paper and C, and you just start drawing.
You're not that old.
I'm a time traveler, so you know, I'm not that old, but you know, I've got that little box that helps me go back to see these things. It's called the internet. I can pretend that, you know, I am that old if I want to.
I think we're gonna have to wrap up in a bit. Does anyone want to ask any questions before we go?
They do.
And just to be clear, we have heard of maps. We don't approve of maps on this channel.
No, I think it's a very tragic. Maybe.
Really don't.
Maybe. Yeah. You know how hard it is to get a swimming pool working on a time machine? Don't try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go. Have a great evening, guys. Oh. Favorite anime.
Did we not answer this?
Whatever wasn't here last time.
Hello. Yes. Favorite anime has got to be Fairy Tail. Or maybe No Game No Life, which desperately needs a season 2.
Yeah.
Desperately.
But Fairy Tail was.
Fairy Tail's epic and still not done, so we're looking forward to more of that. And No Game No Life is definitely one of the best.
We cosplayed them.
We did.
We cosplayed them.
Yeah. Back when, you know, outside was a place you could go.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you know, after you've watched this live stream, wash your hands just in case of viral transmission.
No, it's fine because they can go to the pub at 6 a.m. and mix with people that you don't know, and apparently that's fine. But you can't go around someone's house. I don't get that. Really,
it's a tax thing. They want you paying money to the tax man by buying your alcohol from the pub, so they can have the money rather than taking alcohol from the shop.
I've legit been trying to figure out if I should do any anime stuff on the channel or if we should just do an anime channel. Like, I don't know. I'm confused at this point.
I think we just drop in lives every now and then. No.
Any thoughts?
We'll drop lives every now and then we can just discuss about stuff, and maybe we'll go light-hearted sometimes, and usually we'll go.
No, but I like making proper videos.
No, we've not. I don't even believe in VidCon. I don't think it's real.
That's why.
I think
that's
it's a
where
made-up.
came from, because she was.
It's a made-up event. It's a made-up event to fight against another made-up event. No one ever went. No. You know, they hired a venue and it was all fake. They hired all the people to attend as well.
Okay. I think we're done. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye. Oh.
Yes, we should do anime content on this channel.
Have you watched my content? Whatever.
Kez talks about loads of dark stuff, you know, scary
No,
things.
I don't. No, I don't.
Light-hearted approaches to very dark topics.
You have. Nice.
So don't forget to, what is it? Like, share, subscribe.
No, that's cool, because if you think that
we'll probably be
we
back
can do
again.
some anime, then we will. We have got some. We've done a couple of videos that Chris is in, so we'll be in proper videos. But yeah, we'll do some anime stuff too. I'm a bit kind of like with my content though. It's like
juxtaposition.
Just have a lot of different stuff. Mm-hmm. And I think there was a lot of people like that saw my Gabby Hanna video that obviously haven't seen my other stuff, and they were like, "What's this aesthetic about?" And I'm just like, "It's me." Anyway,
it's a bit of fun in a dark world.
Anyway, we're off. Have a great evening or day, depending on where you are, and we'll see you soon. We pretty much, I think we're trying to go live every Wednesday and Friday-ish, as much as possible, but I always post it on Twitter as well, so yeah. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye. Oh, and I'm releasing a new video tomorrow.
And don't forget to buy the album.
Oh yeah, I have to write these guys a song too. So I'm writing a song
have
too.
Both. Have a good night and day. Yeah. You know, all of them. Keep having good nights and days.
Bye. Bye.